Good morning, everyone. Distinguished Chief Guest for the Convocation ceremony, Honorable Chief Justice N.V. Ramana, former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Chancellor Dr. Devotional sir, Guest of Honor Sri Raju Verma, Senior Director of Engineering at Samsung Electronics, Vice President Sri Shankar Viswanathan sir, Vice President Dr. G.V. Salvam sir, Registrar Dr. Jagadeep distinguished guests, deans, directors, control of examinations, HODs, section heads, faculty and staff members, research scholars, parents and their graduates. My hearty congratulations to all the graduating batch of 2025. You should be very, very proud of yourselves as you are accomplishing this goal. Give yourself a big round of To make this occasion even more memorable and special, we have with us an eminent personality, today's Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana, the former Chief Justice of India. He served as the 48th Chief Justice of India. And we are very glad and honored to have you with us on this momentous occasion. Hearty welcome to you, sir. We are privileged to have with us our beloved Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Viswanathan sir. He has been conferred with 4 honorary doctorates by prominent US and Indian universities in recognition of his visionary leadership, exemplary contributions in the field of politics, international higher education and social development. In fact, yesterday, he has felicitated by Padma Vibhushan, Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi, and conferred him the Lifetime Achievement Award on the 8th annual conclave organized by Federation of World Academics. Hearty welcome to you, sir. I am very glad to welcome an eminent personality as a guest of honor, Sri Raju Verma. He is the Senior Director of Engineering at Samsung Electronics, Bangalore. He is highly respected leader in the tech industry with more than 27 years of experience. Hearty welcome to you, sir. It is my pleasure to welcome our beloved Vice President, Sri Shankar Viswanathan sir. He has been instrumental in spearheading the progress of the VIT campuses. With his in-depth insight into the education, he continues to take the VIT brand to the greater heights. Hearty welcome to you, sir. It is with great pleasure I welcome our Vice President, Dr. G.V. Salvam sir. He has been instrumental in developing VIT campuses with the high-rise structures, the lush green ambience, and ultra-modern infrastructure. Under his able leadership, VIT is emerging as one of the finest universities in the country. Hearty welcome to you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to the members of the Board of Management, Governing Body, Academic Council, Finance Committee, Planning and Monitoring Board, Research Advisory Committee, members of Board of Studies and Advisory Boards of various schools. A cordial welcome to Registrar Dr. Jagadeep, a warm welcome to the special guests, Sri K. Lakshmi Narayana, retired IAS, and Sri Narayana Garu as the special guest for this convocation. A cordial welcome to deans, directors, controller of examinations, HODs, coordinators, section heads, faculty and staff members. You play a vital role in carrying the vision of the university with a great commitment and hard work. A warm welcome to each one of you. A warm welcome to the members of press and media. I am very delighted to see the large number of parents attending this convocation ceremony with the great excitement and joy. I extend a cordial welcome to all the parents attending this convocation ceremony. Most importantly, a warm welcome to the heroes and heroines of the day, all the graduating batch of 2025. A warm welcome to each one of you. Now, I am very happy to present the statistics of the graduates. Total number of graduates 3,117, of which UG students 2,852 and PG students 151 and PhD scholars 114. I am very delighted to inform you that 28 toppers from 28 programs are going to be awarded with gold medals and rank certificates. And another 98 rank holders are going to be presented with their rank certificates. On this occasion, I would like to brief you a few achievements of VIT-AP University. VIT-AP University began functioning at Amravati, Andhra Pradesh from the academic year 2017-18. At present, the campus is spread across 100 acres with 19,000 students, and recently the government of Andhra Pradesh allocated another 100 acres land to our VIT-AP University. We are expecting 50,000 students by 2032. The students are from various states of India, all states of India and 6 union territories and 10 countries. The university is focusing on the research, innovation, incubation, entrepreneurship and collaborations. Our faculty members, research scholars and students are publishing papers in Scopus Index journals. I am very happy to inform you that we have published 4,837 research papers in Scopus Index journals with an H index of 64. In innovation, our faculty members, research scholars and students are doing exceptionally good. We are glad to inform you that a total of 580 patents have been published and 64 patents have been awarded since inception of our university. I am very happy to inform you that we are number 1 in the country in patent publications under emerging state private universities. The stars, the support the advancement of rural students is a flagship program initiated by our Honorable Chancellor, sir, to support the students, one boy and one girl from each district, from the rural government junior colleges with complete free education, including hostel and food. I am glad to inform you that this year the graduating batch of 2025 star students got 100% placements. This is one of the achievements of VIT-AP University. On this occasion, I am very delighted to inform you that VIT-AP University ranked number 1 under emerging state private universities in India in the Outlook rankings 2022, 2023 and 2024. 3 consecutive years we are number 1 in the country under emerging state private universities. After all these rankings, now we are focusing on the NAC accreditation. My dear graduates, I wish you goodness, well-being and success in your career. I am confident that you will earn laurels to yourselves as well as to your alma mater. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I extend a very warm and cordial welcome to each one of you. Thank you. Now I will introduce the chief guest for today's convocation ceremony. Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana garu completed Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Law and enrolled as advocate on 10th February 1983. He has practiced in the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Central Administrative Tribunal, Andhra Pradesh Administrative Tribunal, General of Andhra Pradesh, and elevated as a permanent judge of High Court of Andhra Pradesh from 27 June to 2000. He also served as President of the Andhra Pradesh Judicial Academy and as the Executive Chairman of the Andhra Pradesh State Legal Services Authority. On 10th March 2013, he assumed the charge as the Acting Chief Justice of High Court of Andhra Pradesh, served until 20 May 2013. On 2nd September 2013, he was appointed as the Chief Justice of High Court, Delhi, and served until 16th February 2014. He was elevated as Judge of Supreme Court of India on 17th February 2014 At the Supreme Court, he served as the chairman of the Supreme Court Legal Services Committee and held the office of Executive Chairman, National Legal Services Authority. Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana Garu took oath as the 48th Chief Justice of India on 24th April 2021 and retired on 26th August 2022. He authored several landmark judgments on arbitration and he is instrumental in setting up of the International Arbitration and Mediation Center at Hyderabad, Telangana. Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana Garu authored several path-breaking judicial and administrative decisions, which includes Pegasus snooping and Bilkis Banu's gang rape and several others. He is instrumental in digitalization and live streaming of the Supreme Court proceedings by implementing 2018 decision. He also took several initiatives to give access to justice to people of India using technology. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana Garu. Now I will introduce the guest of honor for today's convocation ceremony. I am very happy to introduce Sri Raju Verma. He is the Senior Director of Engineering at Samsung Electronics, Bangalore, and a highly respected leader in tech industry with more than 27 years of experience. He has worked on some of the most important innovations in mobile phones and semiconductors, playing a key role in launching more than 150 phone models around the world. He holds an MSc Electronics degree from Kurukshetra University and MTech in Computer Science and Engineering from prestigious Indian Statistical Institute, Calcutta. His strong academic background and passion for technology helped him grow into leadership roles at the top companies like Motorola and Samsung. He holds many patents in his name and has research papers published in many international forums. Today, he leads advanced research in memory technologies that power the latest AI systems. Shaping the future of the computing, his journey is a great example of how strong education, curiosity, innovation, and dedication can create real meaningful impact in the world of technology. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me welcoming our guest of honor, Sri Raju Verma. Thank you.
Honorable Chancellor, may I have the privilege to request you, sir, to deliver the presidential address and declare the convocation open.
Our chief guest of today, the 5th annual convocation of VIT-AP, Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana, former Chief Justice of India, a guest of honor, Sri Rajiv Kumar, Samsung Electronics, Bangalore Senior Director, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Kota Reddy, Vice Presidents, Sri Sankar Viswanathan and Dr. G.V. Selvam, Registrar, Dr. Jagdish Mudigandi, professors, senior officials from the government of Andhra Pradesh, invitees, press and media, parents, and my dear graduates, very good morning to you. At the outset, let me congratulate all the 3,100 graduates who are going to get their bachelor's, master's, and PhD degree today. I would like to thank Justice Ramana for taking the initiative in coming here, even though he had various kinds of works. and in spite of it, he has agreed to come. I would like to thank him especially for that. And I always thank the Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, for the location of this university in Amaravati. When he was sitting as Chief Minister in Hyderabad, he called me and said VIT should come to Amaravati, and that's how we are here. Now we are in the 8th year. He always tells me that both in quantity and quality, VIT should lead, and we are moving towards it. Now we have 19,000 students from 34 states and union territories of India, and also from 9 countries of the world. I assure the Chief Minister that we will go up, get more students from other countries and other states to this part of the country. Education is very important for an individual, for a family, for a society, for a state and a country. If you go up in education, the per capita income will go up, the productivity will go up, the GDP will go up, and poverty will come down. Today you have found an advertisement by Government of Kerala that they have come out of extreme poverty in 2025. We should congratulate them being the first state in India to come out of poverty. According to Niti Aayog, in 2023, Kerala had 0.5% of poverty. All other southern states are less than 5 or 6%. The maximum poverty is in Bihar at 33%, and other states like UP, Rajasthan, etc. are between 20 and 33. So it means that they are all lagging behind in higher education. As I told you, we have experimented here how a poor family can come up with education. We have a scheme called STARS, Support the Advancement of Rural Students in VIT, which is implemented in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, where we invite the toppers in each district come and join the university without entrance examination. They can choose the subject whatever they want, and they are given everything free. Tuition fees, boarding, lodging, and finally we get them a placement also. In that, so far in Vellore we have educated about 1,000, now here about 230 are studying. I have seen that the family, you know, most of them poor families who study in government schools, the income of the father is about 5,000 to 10,000 rupees a month. When this boy or girl completes the study and joins a company, the income is 10 times to 20 times that of the father. That's what the education can do. It is true as well as states and countries are also. Once we were ahead of China. In 1990, our per capita income was $50 more than China. They concentrated on education. Now their GER is 60%, whereas our GER is 28%. Because here the higher education is maintained only by parents, except some few percentage by governments. In all other countries, developing or developed countries, they spend more on education so that the poor and the middle class have the benefit of higher education. I request the union government as well as the state governments to take care of the education, higher education of poor and the middle class. In the southern states, is all about the GER is about more than 35%. Tamil Nadu is number 1 with 47% and Kerala is number 2 with 41%. can make a difference in the not only in poverty reduction but also in the increase in the GDP and per capita. Let us take two states, Kerala and Bihar. Kerala's Bihar's population is 13 crores. GDP is $67 billion, whereas the per capita income of $8 and per capita income is $810. This is the maximum difference because of higher education. Of course, other also are there. In the same way, I compare Uttar Pradesh with Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu's population is 8 crores. UP's population is 24 crores. Tamil Nadu's GDP is $420 billion, where it is $290 billion in UP. The per capita income of Tamil Nadu is $5,400, and it is UP, it is $1,500. Because in education, higher education, the GER is 47% in Tamil Nadu and 24% in Uttar Pradesh. I would very much like the governments to take care of this. It's not only that the country is growing economically, but the poor remain to be poor. The benefit of the growth is not reaching all the people. I saw a news item 2 days back that our industries minister said, now we are the 4th largest economy of the world, and very soon we will overtake Germany and become the 3rd largest economy of the world. Already we have overtaken Japan by a narrow margin this year. And Minister says within 2 years we will overtake Germany also. When we hear that we have overtaken Japan, we are so happy because we were 5, they were 4, now we have become 4 and they have become 5th position in the world. But it's not only the GDP, but per capita income is also considered. Whether one nation is an advanced country or a developing country. You must have at least $12,000 to $15,000 to be called an advanced nation. Out of 193 nations in the world, around 75 are called advanced nations, economically advanced. Since our income per capita $37,000. When we hear that we are going to overtake Germany in 2 years, I was wondering what will happen. Because if the same thing continues, Germany's per capita income is $58,000. How much are we going to increase in 2 years? So these are all things I would very much like the government to take care of. There is so much inequality in the country. It's one of the most unequal countries in the world because the top 10% of the population control 80% wealth of the country and the bottom 50% control only 4% wealth of the country. But when it comes to taxation, who pays? Normally, the law of taxation is the broadest shoulder should bear the heaviest burden. Students of economics and commerce will know. What happens in India is not like that. GST brings us maximum revenue to the government. In GST, we get about 2 lakh crores a month. But who pays it? The people who control 80% of the wealth, 10% of people, they pay only 4% of GST. The people who control 3% of wealth, 50% of the people, they pay 2/3, 66% of GST. That's how the taxation principle is there in India. I hope government will be aware of this and make necessary changes so that this money if they fail to go to the two sectors. Any welfare state should take care of education and health. These are the two sectors where we don't spend much. For last 50 to 60 years, the recommendation has been that 6% of the GDP should be spent on education. We are always hovering around 3%. This should change, and we must be able to assure all the poor and the middle class children to have access to higher education. The new education policy talks about taking this GR from 28% to 50%. Even if you are going to achieve this, then it will be lagging behind, because if you want to be an advanced those students who have gone out of the country and working outside. For example, our own VIT students are working in 84 countries in the world. They send back the money, which is called remittance. In remittance, India is the highest in the world. In 2024, we have received 12 lakh crores. If with 27%, 28%, if we can get 12 lakh crores, what will happen if you go to 50 or 60% and go entire world? Because enough opportunities available all over the country. And again, among the states who get this 12 lakh crores, Maharashtra, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, they take away 50% of this 12 lakh crores, and the rest is divided among all the states, because they are leading in education and sending people more to outside the country because of quality education, also English language. And I would very much like all the states to compete with each other in giving higher education, and VIT wants to be a model. In fact, we have started one scheme in Vellore district. Originally it was called North Arcot district. Now it's called divided into 4 districts. But we have taken it as a whole and assuring everybody higher education. We have started a public trust called Universal Higher Education Trust. Anavirkum Uyarkalvi Arakattalai. I happen to be the president. All public are members of the trust. And so far we have given scholarship to more than 10,000 students, poor students, and 2/3 are girls. The beneficiaries, 2/3 are girls. How do we get this money? 50% comes from VIT. Our teachers, I must thank them. They contribute to 1 day's salary in a year. In fact, here also some of them are contributing. In Vellore, they contribute 1 day's salary in a year. That comes about almost half of the amount of scholarship. The rest we collect from outside, and we are distributing about 1.5 crores a year. And I want to compete with the US. US, it is 88% GER. I want this district to be a model to the rest of the country. I hope some of the institutions here will also do it, so that Andhra Pradesh also can come up and challenge other states. Already the government is doing very well. If we are going to cooperate with the government, the public, because it's not necessary that you should be a rich person. Even ordinary people can educate children. In fact, there was a Angu Yavinam Punyam Godi Angor Yadaiki Edutarivitta. Instead of building 1,000 chowdhuries, thousands of temples, it is better to educate one poor child. That's what the national poet Bharati said. I would very much like all of you to take interest in this. I would like to again thank our Chief Guest Justice Ramana, and our guest of honor, Sri Rajiv Verma, for accepting the invitation to be here. I declare the convocation open. This convocation of VIT-AP University has been called to confer the PhD, M.Tech, M.Tech 5-year integrated, MSc, M.Tech, BSc, BBA, BCom Finance, BA, LLB, honors, BBA, LLB honors, degrees awarded by VIT-AP University upon the graduates who have successfully passed the examinations held for the purpose and have been certified to be worthy of the same.
Now I invite the guest of honor, Sri Rajiv Verma, Senior Director, Samsung Electronics, Bengaluru, to deliver his address.
Good morning, everyone. Respected faculty, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of the wonderful institution. Many warm congratulations to all of you for achieving this major milestone. So let me start by thanking Vice Chancellor Kota Reddy and VIT management for inviting me here as a guest of honor. I also feel part of the VIT family as my daughter is also studying in VIT Vellore in her final years. So next year, I may be sitting on the other side of the stage, like all of you. It is a real privilege to speak with all of you, a new generation of bright minds, starting the journey to build your lives and make the world a better place. So I still remember my own first day after completing my master's degree from IISc Calcutta. So I was about to join Motorola, the company which gave the world the first mobile phone. So I was so excited, dreaming about what kind of impact I will be able to make as a part of my new journey. Since then, I've spent 27 years in mobile phones and semiconductor industry, working on technologies, leading global teams, and helping to launch countless phone models around the world. So today I'm fortunate enough to lead the R&D at Samsung Semiconductor, where we focus on making the next generation of memory chips that powers the modern AI systems. So all of you have worked very hard to reach here, and really congratulate you for that. The world you are entering today is very different from the one I started. But I am also part of this new changing world through my professional journey. So this brings me to the world you are stepping into, a world where technology changes faster than the textbooks. What's relevant today can quickly become outdated. Right now, AI is shaping everything around us, and all of you can see it. As you stand here today to begin your career, I want to talk not just about the success, but about the journey. The path that starts when this ceremony ends and the real life begins. So beginning matters, but they are never the whole story. I began just like you, from the simple home with no special advantages, only a strong desire to learn, work hard, and keep going. There were no shortcuts, but the beliefs changed everything for me. If I kept learning and kept moving forward, the world will eventually open for me. That belief took me from the classrooms like yours to the front lines of innovation, building technologies at Motorola and Samsung that now lives in your pockets in the form of mobile phones and powers the AI system in the data centers around the world. So let me share a few life lessons which I have learned during my professional journey. So lesson 1, degrees get you the entry, but good habits keep you inside. When you leave your campus, you will soon realize something surprising. The world does not really care what grades you got. What it cares about what you can do, how you can think, how you perform under pressure, and how you treat people. Your degree shows that you can learn, but it doesn't guarantee that you will keep learning. So career is not built on what you know on the day one, but on your ability to never stop learning. So be a lifelong learner. The day you feel that I know enough, that is the day the growth will stop. Your degree is just a key to open the first door. But what happens after that depends entirely on you. You will face situations where the textbooks won't help you, but your intuition will take over. And that's perfectly fine. Remember, education gives you knowledge, but experience gives you wisdom. So don't hesitate to learn again from the world, from your mentors, and most importantly, from your failures. Lesson 2, don't chase titles, but chase hard problems. Taking on tough challenges and solving hard problems is the best way to become valuable and trusted. If you regularly choose what is hard, then you become the person others can rely on to solve such problems and which will make you indispensable. Let me share one example during my early years at Motorola. So we tried something that many thought was impossible. Real-time video calling. Back then, the desktops had lesser memory than a digital watch today, and network bandwidth was way too slow. And we are talking about the modern era. Every engineer we spoke said it can't be done, but impossible often just means not tried yet. So we worked day and night fixing crashes, debugging video codecs, and facing failures after failures. But those moments taught me one key lesson. The world changes not when everything is certain, but when the people have the courage to try something new. Years later, when the video calling became common and became mainstream even on today's mobile phone, I realized that we were not just writing the code, we were changing what people believed was possible. So always challenge assumptions and try to solve difficult problems. And that's where the real innovation happens, and that's where you contribute. Lesson 3, the careers are marathons, not sprints. So you will see people around you who are growing faster, getting promoted earlier. Don't let their speed make you doubt your own journey. 2, 3, even 5 years are too short to judge someone's success. But in long run, your persistence and consistency shape your destiny. So always show up, stay steady, keep building values even when nobody is clapping. Consistent, disciplined performance always beat the short-term success. Lesson 4, protect the engine, which is your mind, ethics, and curiosity. So AI, automation, and global competition will keep changing the job roles every year or two. The only true protection you have is your quality of mind and strength of your character. In your career, skills may open the door, but attitude and ethics will keep them open. So be humble enough to listen and confident enough to speak. Treat everyone with respect. Be reliable. Be the person others can trust, and keep your promises. Do your work with honesty, even when nobody is watching. So these simple habits quietly build a reputation that no resume can show. So let me share a small story about this. So I once led a very important project which was very time critical. So during the final review, everything looked fine in the demos, but we found critical technical issues that caused the failures in the field. So we had two choices: ship the product on time and hope that actually means nothing will happen in the field, or delay the launch and fix the problems correctly. So we choose to delay and fix it, and that was not a very popular choice among the management. But that one decision taken quietly built deep trust with the leadership. People remembered not just your achievement, but your integrity under pressure. Lesson 5, learn from people, not just from the problems. One of the biggest mistakes young professionals make is thinking that learning comes only from textbooks, online courses, or coding. They think that they can learn everything at their own. But in reality, your workplace is the living university. Your seniors, peers, and even juniors know many things which you don't know. Listen carefully, observe how people think, decide, and communicate. Notice how they handle disagreements, take feedback, and still move forward together. Technical growth without people skill create engineers who can't build real products. So always learn from the people around you. Last but not the least, define success in your own way. In today's world, it is easy to compare yourself with others. Someone is getting promoted, someone is buying a car, someone is moving abroad, and suddenly you start feeling behind. So don't fall into that trap. Define the success for yourself. For some, success means financial independence. For others, it may be creativity, serving others, or work-life balance. There is no single definition, and that's what makes it life beautiful. So you are not racing against anyone else. You are walking your own path. So trust your pace and focus on your journey. My closing thoughts. So I know many of you may be aspiring to work in different countries. Nothing wrong in that. But you are graduating into a country that is not just watching the future, but building it. India's next decade in AI, space, healthcare, mobility, finance, semiconductor, and infrastructure will be shaped by the engineers like you. It won't happen by luck, but it will happen through and welcome to the real world where your true contribution begins. Make your parents and your nation proud, and most importantly, take pride in what you do to make the world a better place. Thank you.
May I have the privilege to request our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana, former Chief Justice of India, to deliver the Convocation address.
Dr. G. Viswanathan, Chancellor, Mr. Rajiv Verma, Senior Director, Samsung Electronics, Mr. Shankar Vishwanath, Vice President, G.V. Svelvam, Vice President, Dr. S.V. Kotareddy, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Jagadish Registrar, Dr. Madhusudan Rao, Dean Academics, my dear students, parents, well-wishers, teaching staff, media, Dr. K. Lakshmi Narayana, Senior IAS, who is an educationalist, ladies and gentlemen, and the farmers of this Amaravati. I am very happy to be here today in participating in the 5th Convocation ceremony of VIT-AP University. A graduation ceremony is a culmination of years of hard work and academic effort. Today, we celebrate your potential and express gratitude to your families, friends and mentors. It is only through their consistent support and sacrifices that this day has become a reality. Amaravati, in many ways, represents ambitions of a new Andhra Pradesh. It is rooted in our history and heritage, yet it should holds the aspiration of being the city of the future. From ancient Buddhist scholars to modern innovators, this land has nurtured wisdom seekers. We should never forget the sacrifices and contributions made by revolutionary leaders like Alluri Sitaramraju, Tanguturi Prakasham, Kotti Sridamalu, and many others. Together, their leadership helped to shape the idea of modern Andhra. Today happens to be the formation day of the state of Andhra Pradesh. The sacrifices made by our leaders laid the foundation for formation of linguistic states in India. In a way, their fight contributed in a big way for recognition of language as a key factor in shaping identity for region and territories. It is this identity of language that we should not lose sight of. It is the linguistic and cultural pride of Telugu that N.T. Ramarao invoked in further democratizing the Telugu society. The social diversity that he had actively promoted has left an irreversible imprint on politics and society in Telugu land. There are the kind of great leaders you all should try to draw inspiration from. It is not surprising that VIT Andhra Pradesh University has become a global hub of learning in this short period of time. I am told that the university provided scholarships to the top achievers from every district of Andhra Pradesh. I was also pleased to hear that VIT-AP has adopted nearby villages by supporting their schools and health services. I hope other universities in the country are inspired to follow this model. I must admit that being here in Amaravati always brings me a proud sense of nostalgia and pride. This place is very close to my heart because its soil, air, water have shaped my life as a student leader and a lawyer. I completed my degree and intermediate from Amaravati College. Thereafter, I studied law from Nagarjuna University. I spent much of my youth in and around of this area. In those days, we used to swim in Krishna River, go to Shiva temple in Amaravati, and relish the local govas. I think I know each and every inch of this land. I still remember the emergency days when we used to have a secret meetings in the islands of the Krishna River. Truly, I learned my life lessons here, and I must admit that things which transpire on this soil affect me deeply, no matter where I am. I always continue to draw inspiration from Amaravati and its people. I must add here, the present day Amaravati boasts its existence to the resilience of the farmers of this region. This city survives on the back of farmers' struggle. After sacrificing their land, they struggled immensely. Some even lost their lives and limb. Rarely the media or the politicians have ever spoken the truth of given the real credit as how the capital of Andhra Pradesh, Amaravati, survived and sustained. I must say, the farmers' protest here on the street of Amaravati was the biggest and longest farmers' protest after independence in southern India. They sustained the struggle for 5 years in spite of constant suffering. They stood their ground with patience, discipline and endurance. I salute the spirit of farmers of Amaravati who courageously withstood the forces of government. I draw a lot of inspiration from the farmers' struggle. I also thank them for reposing their trust on the judicial system and the democratic process. These events in our history highlight significance and realization of constitutional right to dissent peacefully. We must also remember contribution of the citizens and lawyers of this country for taking a momentum from streets to the courts. There are moments in a public life when the conviction towards your duty becomes painfully personal. All of you present, most of you present here knows that how my family was targeted and criminal cases were filed against me. All this was done only to coerce me. And I was not alone. During that difficult phase, all those who empathized with the cause of the farmers faced intimidation and coercion. Even members of the judiciary who upheld the constitutional principles faced transfers, pressure, and at time prosecution. Families of judges who had no role became collateral to political mechanization. These experiences reaffirm my deepest belief that institutions are tested not in comfort but in crisis. In such times, when many political leaders hesitated to take stands or remain silent, it was the jurists, lawyers, and the courts of this country who stood by their constitutional promise. While governments may change, the courts and rule of law remains as the anchor of stability. And the rule of law survives only when people reposed the public trust, decline to surrender their integrity for convenience. In these coming times, the role of the farmers, lawyers, jurists, members of the civil society, and judges will remain enduring source of inspiration. To the youth gathered here, I say this: you will inherit a world that often punishes sincerity and rewards silence, but do not dishearten. The true power of a democracy does not lie with rulers, but in the moral stamina of its citizens. This is not a platform to go into the details. At an appropriate time and place, I will talk about the real story of Amaravati and about the people of their struggle. I get inspiration from Mahakavi Sri Sri, what he says in Telugu. ఏ దేశ చరిత్ర చూసినా ఏమున్నది గర్వకారణం, ఏ దేశ చరిత్ర చూసినా ఏమున్నది గర్వకారణం, నరజాతి చరిత్ర సమస్తం పరపీడన పరాయణత్వం. రణరంగం కాని చోటు భూస్థలమంతా వెతికిన దొరకదు, గతమంతా తెలిసిన రక్తమున కానుంటే కన్నీళ్లతో. ఇతిహాసపు చీకటి కోణం అట్టడుగున కాన్పంచని కథలన్నీ కావాలి ఇప్పుడు, దాచేస్తే తాగని సత్యం. రైలు నది నాగరికతలో సామాన్యుని జీవనం ఎట్టిది, తాజ్మహల్ నిర్మాణానికి రాళ్లెత్తిన కూలీలెవరు. ఇక్కడ దీన్ని ఐ విల్ మాడిఫై లైక్ దిస్. కృష్ణా నది నాగరికతలో సామాన్య రైతు జీవనం ఎట్టిది, అమరావతి నగర నిర్మాణానికి రాళ్లెత్తిన కూలీలెవరే. ఇదంతా రైతుల యొక్క గొప్పతనం అని చెప్పవచ్చు. Here I must appreciate the management and Mr. Viswanathan particularly of this institution who struggled for 5 years and still sustained the institution through various challenges. Governance is a continuous process. There should be certainty. It is wrong to disturb the policy when power changes hands. It will stunt the growth. People will suffer. The trauma that Amaravati suffered is a living example of distorted vision and destructive policies. In one of the judgments rendered by me, I cautioned that bureaucratic setup cannot be used for raging revenge. Development happens only when rule of law prevails in the country. Many institutions like VIT have sustained through this difficult time. I thank them on behalf of the Telugu people for creating these institutions, which went on to benefit the entire region. I always encourage youngsters to be active in seeking the truth. Be alert about your rights and rights of those who cannot speak for themselves. Be an active part in politics and social movements. Otherwise, the country will be ruled by dishonest and self-centered rulers. The future is in your hands. A convocation address assumes great significance. It is expected to be the final words of guidance before you leave the sheltered world of this university campus. The real world is filled with extraordinary possibilities and equally extraordinary uncertainties and challenges. Real education for the real world is about inculcating moral ethics and making men and women of character. It is about inspiring students to think, how can I make the world a better place? Therefore, it is the patronage and role of the universities to involve the students in real-time projects to make them aware of the constraints and practicalities of the real world. Even when you are abroad in the IT job or a corporate position in a global company, it does not absolve you from your civic responsibilities. You are still bound to the challenges and hopes of your country. Therefore, don't be solely driven by the economic matrix or numbers. Stay informed about social realities around you and wide inequalities that affects our country. We need informed, tech-savvy, and socially aware citizens. In today's information age, getting meaningful information has become a challenge. Twisted news, partisan sycophantic media not only affect the health of democracy, but also affects the youth's power in perceiving the truth. We are surrounded by the constant noise, endless notifications, opinions, updates, and reels. There is no scarcity of information or content. The sheer abundance of information on social media is constantly influencing our minds. So, to get the correct information, we must filter through large amount of content that is constantly being dumped on us. In the effort to create a free online space, we have accepted everything that comes with it. Trolls, hate comments, abuses, mental agony, unethical and distasteful comments. As a society, we have stooped to our lowest in the name of content and information creation. Adding to the above, there is hyper connection with the world. I think we check our phones every 5 minutes for new messages, emails, news, notifications, likes, etc. People who are addicted to social media are struggling to disconnect. Their mind never be allowed to be rest. And finally, the authenticity of the content itself is an issue. There is also the issue of deepfakes, where photographs and complete videos are morphed. Therefore, when we access content on online, we are battling a constant question: is this really real, or is this real, or is this a deep or AI creation? To add to this misery, there is no effective grievance of redressal mechanism. The law is completely lagging behind in this area. The online space is totally lawless. Therefore, many victims hesitate to come forward. Keeping the information overload aside, we must realize that true creativity comes from a focused mind. You can think and express better when only your mind is well rested. Therefore, I urge you to moderate the use of your screens so that your mind gets some rest. The last few years have seen the evolution of quick commerce. The deliver within 10 is perhaps the zenith of consumerism. People are buying things that they don't really need. All kinds of advertisements and social media campaigns are constantly bombarded at us. We are not given a chance to even reflect. As you start your careers, you must not allow yourself to be tempted by these attractions. There is an old saying, money saved is money earned. Inculcate a sense of financial discipline in yourself. Now coming to the technological revolutions around us. Every generation has faced a transformative technology from wheel, electricity, printing press, mechanization, etc., which have redefined the meaning of work and human efforts. However, no generation before yours has seen so much of change compressed in a short period of time. The latest innovations that have captured the world is artificial intelligence and quantum computing. Frankly, nobody has fully understood the consequences of these technologies, and there are a lot of gray areas. But we have a habit of thinking person will solve the problems of humanity. However, history has shown us that it is rarely so. A recent study of MIT reveals that 95% of business attempts to integrate generative AI are failing. Only 5% of companies have managed to achieve meaningful revenue acceleration. Therefore, many leading global companies have started fresh recruitments to rehire their staff. It is my belief that artificial intelligence is only a tool for the human mind and not its replacement. Over-reliance or confidence on AI can lead to the loss of human institution and critical thinking. The day is not far when we will look to artificial intelligence for deciding the worth of human minds and efforts. And we are already witnessing many studies about AI bias, where decisions are systematically tweaked and many may be discriminated. All this will be done on the premises that technology is impartial and efficient. This will likely reshape human behavior. You must remember that artificial intelligence lacks emotional intelligence, which is literally the heart of human intelligence. Therefore, we must balance the use of AI with the right amount of emotional intelligence. If we fail to do so, we run the risk of commodifying human life and dignity. Next, I would like to add, as you grow in your career, never forget about the significance of family. In an age of mobility and digital distraction, family bonds remain our solace. It is warmth of relationship that will help us survive challenging times. So remember to look back at your family and home. Culture, language, and food are not mere ornamental inheritance. They are living threads that tie us to this land. To the youth, I say, learn global languages, but think in your mother tongue. Taste world cuisines, but never forget the flavor of your land. I also urge you to be mindful of the rapid global developments. Unfortunately, very few informed leaders are seriously addressing the repercussions of the ongoing global events on us or our disposal. My final piece of advice to you is that in the times of dilemma, be adaptable but never immoral. You must live by core principles which define you. Your potential and ability are bigger than the challenges that await you. Always have faith in yourself. As we reflect on what lies ahead, I am reminded by the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. I quote, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Happiness is always fleeting, but a purpose in life endures. May the light of fearless optimism always carry you through the dark moments of doubt." Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
I request Honorable Chancellor to honor the chief guest. I request the Vice Presidents to honor the guest of honor. research to declare the degrees of doctoral candidates. All PhD graduates should rise.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Mr. C. Nagarjuna and 113 others duly certified by the university after the examination and have qualified. C.H. Nagarjuna, guided by Dr. Illa Ramana.
All graduates should line up onto the dais.
Gausia Banu. Gausia Banu, guided by Dr. Anmadrao Banki. Ashutosh Pandey, guided by Dr. Manoj Kumar Mishra. Snehalata Jeena, guided by Dr. Manoj Kumar Mishra. Venkata Subbaya, guided by Dr. N. Madhusudana Rao. Anju Babu, guided by Dr. Madhusudana Rao. Hitaishi, guided by Dr. Nandan Ashok. Vikas Kumar Sinha, guided by Dr. Prashant Moroju. Kashmita Devi, guided by Dr. Prashant Moroju. Umesh Uttamrao, guided by Dr. Ravikumar Bandaru. Bala Anasuya, guided by Dr. S. Srinivas. Vishnu, guided by Dr. Selvakumar. Subham Singh, guided by Dr. Shalini. Paresh Kumar Panigrahi, guided by Dr. Suganta Naik, Dean SAS for Guides Officer. Sudipta Priyadarshini, guided by Dr. Suganta Naik. Miriala Navya Prakusha, guided by Dr. Ranjan Kumar. Ankit Dubey, guided by Dr. Ranjan Kumar. Chundur Madhurya, guided by Dr. Ajit Jugal. Babu Rajendra Prasad, guided by Dr. B. Sai Chandana. Gabbi Reddy, guided by Dr. Deepsika Mishra. Dean Scope is requested for guide observation. Suresh Chikati, guided by Dr. Munishwar. Simhadri Chinagopi, guided by Dr. Harikishan Kondaviti. Yasun Kari, guided by Dr. Karimullah Sheikh. Santosh Kumar Medicine, guided by Dr. Kari Ganesh Reddy. Rajiv, guided by Dr. Kartika Natarajan. Srinivasarao Pallapu, guided by Dr. Qasim Syed. Mallikarjuna Mallu, guided by Dr. Qasim Syed. Siva Nagaraju, guided by Dr. Kumar Devashish. Ramesh Babu Petin, guided by Dr. Kumar Devashish. Vatturi Manisha, guided by Dr. Swami. Anita Rani, guided by Dr. Swami. Naga Priyanka, guided by Dr. Nandakumar R. Spandana Mande, guided by Dr. Nandakumar R. Tirumalasetta Sailaja, guided by Dr. Rija. Maheshwari Bandi, guided by Dr. Rija. Moshe Dayan, guided by Dr. S. Gopi Krishna. Aditya, guided by Dr. Sachidananda Mohanty. Dean Scope is requested for guide observation. Pogula Nagabhushan, guided by Dr. Selvakumar. Sunil Kumar Ketineni, guided by Dr. Sheila Jayachandra. Swan Gopudi, guided by Dr. Sheila Jayachandra. Tulipala Ramya Krishna, guided by Dr. Sim Chakravarti. S. Angam, guided by Dr. Sim Chakravarti. Fani Krishna, guided by Dr. Soumyaranjan Sahu. Nagaraju Pacharla, guided by Dr. Srinivas Reddy Konda. Sheikh Hasin Taj, guided by Dr. Sudhakar Ilango. Pulipati Nagaraju, guided by Dr. Arindam De. Venkata Ramarao, guided by Dr. Anupama Namburu. Unnam Ashalata, guided by Dr. Anupama Namburu. Mulham Belal, guided by Dr. Divyamina Sundar. Abdul Majid Moharam, guided by Dr. Divyamina Sundar. John Wesley Chapidi, guided by Dr. Divyamina Sundaram. Mohan Arava, guided by Dr. Divyamina Sundaram. She guided 4 candidates. Dean's scope is requested for guides absentia. Ravi Kumar Atota, guided by Dr. Sumati. Kannaya Chattu, guided by Dr. Sumati. Lalita Manasa Chandrapati, guided by Dr. Koteshwaram.
Thank you, sir. I request Chief Guest to give away the award.
Kumar Purnima, guided by Dr. Koteshwaram. Jalaya Saikam, guided by Dr. Koteshwaram. Desham Vamshi, guided by Dr. Pradeep. Musaboyna Sirisha, guided by Dr. Sudha. Rupa Tirumala Setti, guided by Dr. Sunil Kumar Singh. Avadesh Dikshit, guided by Dr. Sunil Kumar Singh. Appalaraju Grandi, guided by Dr. Sunil Kumar Singh. Request Dean Scope for guides absentia. Ahmad Abu Bakar, guided by Dr. Sirajuddin. Josna Devi, guided by Dr. Gaurav. Paluri Krishnaveni, guided by Dr. Ashish Gupta. Request Dean Sense. Dean Sense for guides absentia. Paluri Krishnaveni, guided by Dr. Ashish Gupta. Sudhir Kumar Shah, guided by Dr. Anup Kumar Mishra. Winnie Elizabeth Philip, guided by Dr. Anup Kumar Mishra. Request Dean Sense for guides absentia. Sangam Srilakshmi, guided by Dr. Arun Sinha. Tankal Hemalata, guided by Dr. Mapaicha Roy. Vanita Rani Rentapalli, guided by Dr. Mapaicha Roy. Sivaramakrishna Gorla, guided by Dr. Chandan Kumar Pandey. Anil Kumar Pathakuni, guided by Dr. Chandra Kumar Pandey. Sravani Sravanam, guided by Dr. E.S. Deepak. Bhaskara Rao, guided by Gurumurthy Kommanapalli. Patti Aruna, guided by Dr. Gurumurthy. Request Dean Sense for guides absentia. Jayendra. Kalluri Varalakshmi, guided by Dr. Jayendra. Anusha, guided by Dr. Vikas Vishnu. Venkata Swami, guided by Dr. Vikas Vishnu. Gandham Vinod, guided by Dr. Vikas Vishnu. Ravindra Babu Vempati, guided by Dr. Lakhandev Sharma. Sahib Gau, guided by Dr. Lakhandev Sharma. Sri Ramya, guided by Dr. M. Charitra. Naga Sureka, guided by Dr. Neha Gupta. Srinu Babu, guided by Dr. Muttaki Venkata Rajashekar. Jay Kumar, guided by Dr. Samini Petakrishna. Request Dean Sense for guides option. Vadapalli Siddhartha, guided by Dr. Subhashish. Surabhi Bagherwal, guided by Dr. Subhashish. Sheikh Ahmad Unisa, guided by Dr. Sudha Ellison. Lucky Reddy Gopal Reddy, guided by Dr. Sudha Ellison. Sheikh Mullah Shabir, guided by Dr. Sumesh. Kankanala Kavita, guided by Dr. Sushita Vappangi. Chetan Kumar, guided by Dr. Suyog Jawar. Rupendra Singh Tanwar, guided by Dr. Suyog Jawar. Harsha Vardhan, guided by Dr. Ambush Sharma. Sai Chand, guided by Dr. Ambush Sharma. Krishna Chaitanya, guided by Dr. Dilip Kumar Mohanty. Sri Ram Murthy, guided by Dr. Rama Srikant. Siddhi Kali, guided by Dr. Rama Srikant. Sridhar, guided by Dr. Rama Srikant. Krishna Satya, guided by Dr. Rama Srikant. He guided 4 scholars. Rajita, guided by Dr. Santosh Kumar Sahu. Siva Nagaraju, guided by Dr. Ravindra. Prasanna Kumari, guided by Dr. Madhusmita Mohanty. Request Dean VSP for guides absentia. Divena Charita Jangam, guided by Dr. Sita Lakshmi.
Neela.
Vinay Kumar, guided by Dr. Raghavendra. Kishore, guided by Dr. Raghavendra. Anita Bhimavarapu, guided by Dr. Gopalakrishna. Rupal Malik, guided by Dr. Banerjee Chakka.
I now invite Dr. Jagdish Registrar to announce the gold medals. I request the Chancellor to issue their certificates and the Chief Guest to present the medals to the candidates.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you the list of gold medalists. B.Tech Computer Science and Engineering, Mr. Vanaparthi Pulisiva. B.Tech Computer Science and Engineering with specializations in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, Mr. K. Sai Chandan. B.Tech Computer Science and Business Systems, Mr. A. Niranjana Srinivasan. B.Tech CSC with specialization in blockchain, Ms. B. C. Aishwarya. B.Tech CSC with specialization in cybersecurity, Mr. Krishna Sinha. B.Tech CSC B.Tech CSC with specialization in data analytics, Ms. V. Manasa. B.Tech CSC with specialization in edge computing, Mr. U. Mahesh Srinivas. B.Tech CSC with specialization in software engineering, Ms. Litanshi Dar. M.Tech Integrated Software Engineering, Ms. Pallavi R. Iyer. M.Tech VLSI Design, Ms. Sharmila Saha. B.Tech Electronics, BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Mr. K. Sai Pavan. BTech ECE with specialization in electric vehicle technology, Mr. Kosuri Kedar. BTech ECE with specialization in embedded systems, Mr. N. Narsimha. BTech ECE with specialization in image and video processing, Ms. Neha Mohan. BTech ECE with specialization in Internet of Things, Ms. S. Jahnavi. BTech ECE with specialization in VLSI, Mr. Durga Sai Arvind.
Just one moment. All the scholars are requested not to leave the hall. All the faculty members and scholars are requested not to leave the hall. Thank you.
BTech Mechanical Engineering, Mr. Mangala Nandish. BTech Mechanical Engineering with specialization in automotive design, Mr. Aditya Narayanan. BTech Mechanical Engineering with specialization in robotics, Mr. Channababu. MSc Chemistry, Ms. N. Meghana. MSc Data Science, Mr. Kaustav Nath. BSc Data Science, Mr. Saugat Krishna. Bachelor of Business Administration, Mr. Aditya Praneeth. BA LLB Honors, Ms. P. Rashmita Rani Yadav. BBA LLB Honors, Ms. Tehseen Afreen. Bachelor of Arts, Ms. Gauri Nanda.
Hello, thank you everyone. I'll give a quick word of instruction. So for people who are leaving, please kindly stay seated at your respective places. This is a group achievement and please continue the applause for this stellar achievements of us.
I now invite deans of various schools to declare the graduates.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Ms. Pallavi R. Iyer and 71 others for the award of Integrated MTech in Software Engineering, Mr. A. Niranjana Srinivasu, and 103 others for the award of BTech Computer Science and Business Systems, Mr. V. Ulli Shiva and 950 others for the award of BTech Computer Science and Engineering, Mr. K. Sai Chandan and 1,113 others for the award of VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Ms. P. Sidhu Aishwarya and 8 others for the award of VTech Computer Science Engineering, Blockchain. Mr. Krishna Sinha and 97 others for the award of VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Cyber Security. Ms. V. Manasa and 186 others for the award of VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Data Analytics. Mr. U. Magesh Srinivas and 2 others for the award of VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Edge Computing. Mr. Varshit Yadav P. and 1 other for the award of VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Networking and Security. Mr. D. Dhanush and 2 others for the award of VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Robotics. Ms. Lenita Dahl and 11 others for the award of VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Software Engineering. All these candidates have been duly certified by the university after examination and have qualified to receive the said.
The certificates will be given by the guest of honor. I'm sorry.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Ms. Sharmila Saha and 14 others for the award of MTech VLSI Design, Mr. K. Sai Pawan and 157 others for the award of BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Mr. K. Khadar and 1 other for the award of BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Electric Vehicle Technology, Mr. N. Narasimha and 4 others for the award of BTech Electronics and Communications Engineering, Embedded Systems, Ms. Sneha S. Mohan and 3 others for the award of BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Image and Video Processing, Ms. S. Jahnavi and 4 others for the award of BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Internet of Things, Mr. S. Sri Venkatadurga Sai Aravind and 35 others for the award of BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, VLSI.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Mr. M. Nandis and 19 others for the award of BTech Mechanical Engineering, Mr. Aditya Narayan S. and 14 others for the award of BTech Mechanical Engineering, Automotive Design, Ms. K. Jasmine Sarvisa and 3 others for the award of BTech Mechanical Engineering, Digital Manufacturing, Mr. D. Janagaru and 3 others for the award of BTech Mechanical Engineering, Robotics. All these candidates have been duly certified by the university after examination and have qualified to receive the said degree.
I present unto you Ms. N. Magana and 5 others for the award of MSc Chemistry, Mr. Kunal Kausona and 57 others for the award of MSc Data Science, Mr. M. Saugat Krishna and 21 others for the award of BSc Data Science. All these candidates have been duly certified by the university after examination and have qualified to receive the said degrees.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Mr. G. Venkateshwar Sai, Aditya Pranit and 76 others for the award of PBA. Mr. Harmit R. and 4 others for the award of BCom Finance. All these candidates have been duly certified by the university after examination and have qualified to receive the said degrees.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Ms. D. Rashmita Rani Yadav and 12 others for the award of
honors, Ms. Karsina Free and 13 others for the award of BBLLB honors. All these candidates have been duly certified by the university after examination and have qualified to receive the certificates.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Ms. Gaurinanda MS and 14 others for the award of Bachelor of Arts. All these candidates have been duly certified by the university after examination and have qualified to receive the same degrees.
Honorable Chancellor, I present unto you Mr. Rajat Shubhra Datta and several others in absentia who have been duly qualified to receive their degrees in the various branches of engineering, technology, sciences, humanities, management and law of the university.
Now I request guest of honor to present the degrees to rank holders and PG graduates.
So for the rest of the rank holders, from School of Computer Science and Engineering, B.Tech Computer Science and Engineering, T. Vaishnavi with 2nd rank, Nagar Sai Saket, 4th rank, Venkat Chandra, 5th rank, may we have a huge round of applause for these stellar achievements. R. Abhiram, 6th rank. P.S. Mahalakshmi Sai Srija, 7th rank. R. Yashwant, 8th rank. A. Dilipya, 9th rank. TV Naga Aditya, 10th rank. China Fit M. Krishita, 10th rank. May we have a huge round of applause. With B.Tech Computer Science and Engineering, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, Mohammad Abid Ahmad. T. Jyotsna Devi. Can we keep the applause going? Mohammad Abid Ahmad. T. Jyotsna Devi. S. Preeti Dikshita. P.J. Arun Kumar. K. Rishita. May I request everyone to give them a huge round of applause. K. Rishita, G. Nishika, U. Pavan Kalyan, P. Pavan Phaneshwar, and Y. Rohit. From VTech Computer Science and Business Systems, J. Harshita, V. Sai Teja, K. Anil Kumar Reddy, AVR Sai Rishita, N. Maruti Venkat Reddy. From VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Cyber Security, P. Manaswini, P. Dilli Prasad, Shri Venkat Harsha R, M. Lakshmi Likta, R. Satish Sai Jagdish, S. Abhiram, Niruban R. From VTech Computer Science and Engineering, Data Analytics, K. Akanksha, Shravan Kumar, I. Deepak Verma, T. Kartika, Srishti Mohanty, Shah Hriday Abhilash, C. Rahul, S. Sudarshan Kumar. From BTech Computer Science and Engineering, Software Engineering, Atim Thomas, Omkar Sanjay Narkar. From MTech Integrated Software Engineering, G. Praveen Kumar, P. Sai Piyusha, P. Rohit, C. Sake. School of Electronics Engineering, MTech, VLSI Design, UV Vamsi Krishna, Durgesh Ishwar P. BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, A. Madhu Murali, Mohammad Shabana, N. Srish Lekha, G. Vijayalakshmi, A. Kusuma, K. Manisha, D. Shailaja, A. Devi Prasanna, Sheikh Henna Yasmin. B.Tech Electronics and Communication Engineering, VLSI, M. Yashaswini. School of Mechanical Engineering, B.Tech Mechanical Engineering, Chiranjeevi Pradeep. Chiranjeevi Pradeep. Venkat Sai Aditya. B.Tech Mechanical Engineering, Automotive Design. Gautam S. M. Darahas.
Next, we have School of Advanced Sciences, MSc Data Science, Ms. Yukta GB. Ms. Neha Jia. Ms. ABS L. Krishna Deepti. Mr. Himanshu Kumar Singh. Next, we have BSc Data Science, Ms. Amina. Mr. Rahul Raj. Next is VIT-AP School of Business, Ms. P. Anmisha Gayatri. Ms. G. Rashmita. Ms. M. Sri Pravalika. Ms. P. Sri Naga Akshaya. Ms. P. Aparajita. Mr. S. Venkata Harshit. And next we have VIT-AP School of Law, BA LLB Honors, Mr. Sunavo Ray Chaudhary. Next we have BBA LLB Honors, Ms. M. Kavya. Next on the list, VIT-AP School of Social Sciences and Humanities, Ms. Teresa Sunil. And last but not the least, Ms. K. Suneja. Next we have M.Tech VLSI, Belamakonda, Mr. Belamakonda, Mr. V. Achyut, Mr. Sudhir Prajapati, Mr. Jinesh Raval, Ms. Himadri Tripathi, Mr. Madhukiran S.G., Mr. B.J. Nikhil, Mr. Hitesh Reddy, next we have Data Science, M. Vashidhar, M. Vashidhar, Mansi Vashidhar, Mr. Prateek Rathod, Ms. C.H. N.L. Khyatishri, Mr. C.A. GSV Chanaya, Ms. L. Janavi, Ms. L. Lakshmi Supriya, Mr. Yadu Kondala Manikanta, Ms. Sankirtana, next, Mr. Vivek Sharma, Ms. Supraja R, Ms. Supraja R, Ms. Divya Bhardwaj, Ms. Divya Bhardwaj, Mr. Tanmay Mane, Ms. B. Sindhuja, Ms. Raja Sarak Kavithaben, Ms. Vaishnavi R, Mr. Bhaskar Gupta, Mr. Pramod Chaudhary, Ms. Sri Lakshmi S, Ms. Sri Hind Siraji, Ms. Sneha M, Ms. Vijisha, Ms. Vijisha P, Mr. T. Kiran Aditya, Anjali T. K, Ms. Niharika M, Ms. Manasa Pravalika, Mr. Saurav Varala, Ms. Tulika Das, Mr. Abhishek Basan, Ms. Bhumika Y.S., Mr. Sachin Vimal Mishra, Mr. Kevin Kumar, Ms. B. Lakshmi Priya, Ms. B. Subarna, Ms. Chitrita Laha, Mr. Nageswara Rao, Ms. Lakshmi Manasa, Ms. Sri Lakshmi T,
All graduates should be seated. Don't stand.
Mr. Aditya Anthony Thomas, Mr. V. Gopal Krishna, Ms. Bhuma Supriya, Next is MSc Chemistry, Miss Sneha Sanjay. Next, G. Padmanabhas Siva Srinivas. Miss Aditi. And the last candidate that we have for this session is Pooja Sri. Please give them a huge round of applause. They have done incredible work in the last 3 years, 4 years, reaching here.
I call upon the graduates to stand up and take the pledge. And I request the Honorable Chancellor to administer the pledge. All graduates should be rise for pledge.
Please repeat. We shall, in thought, we shall, in thought, word and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity, and secular ideals of our country. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of VIT University, I admit you to the several degrees, both in person and in absentia, in the various disciplines for which you have been declared qualified by the university, and in token thereof, you have been presented with the degrees, and I authorize you to wear the robes ordained and the insignia of your degrees.
Graduates, please sit. I request Honorable Chancellor to dissolve the Convocation.
I hereby dissolve the annual convocation of VIT-AP University.
I now invite Dr. Jagdish Muruganti, Registrar, to give the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to the distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates and parents. It gives me immense pleasure in offering the vote of thanks to this august gathering. Born in an agricultural family in a small village of Krishna district and rising to the highest office of the judiciary, former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Shri Justice N.V. Ramana, is an inspiration to many in the country. A life of hard work, unwavering dedication in nation building, and untiring efforts to serve the public, His Lordship has set us a shining example to emulate. Sir, your inspiring address and the blessings will help our graduates to excel in their chosen fields. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and making this day even more special with your gracious presence on our campus. Thank you very much, sir. We would also like to thank the officials from High Court, District Administration and Police for their help in hosting His Lordship. No words to express our deep sense of gratitude to Sri Rajiv Verma, Senior Director, Samsung Electronics, for accepting our invitation beside his busy schedule. Your experience in building technological solutions and managing large work groups is a true inspiration and guiding light for our graduates. Thank you very much for gracing the occasion, sir. Eminent educationist and champion of higher education in India, our Honorable Chancellor is the person we all look up to for strength and motivation. The graduates assembled here have a mandate to fulfill. The dream of our Honorable Chancellor, which is to bring higher education to every individual in the country, thereby achieving economic development and eradicating social inequalities. Thank you, sir, for bestowing the degrees upon our students and enabling them to serve humanity. Thank you, sir. We would like to express our heartfelt thanks to our Vice Presidents, Sri Shankar Vishwanathan, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan, and Dr. G.V. Selvam, sirs, for being the driving force of our phenomenal growth. Thank you, sir. We would like to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Kota Reddy, for leading us to this momentous occasion and providing unconditional support to faculty, staff, and students to reach greater goals. Thank you, sir. We would like to thank Sri Lakshmi Narayan Garu, IAS, and Sri N. Veeranarayan Garu, and other judicial officers of AP for gracing the occasion. Thank you very much. We would like to thank all deans, directors, deputy director, student welfare, controller of examinations, academics and research office, student record section for their meticulous preparations in the success of this ceremony. We would like to thank all members of the Board of Management and members of all statutory bodies of the university. A very special thanks to all supporting departments and their staff, convocation committees and coordinators for their untiring efforts in the background which made this ceremony possible. A special thanks to all our faculty members who groomed and nurtured the bright young people in front of us. We like to thank from the bottom of our hearts the estates, purchase and housekeeping teams for fighting against the recent storm and working day and night to bring us this venue. Congratulations and a big thanks to all the graduates and parents for joining us on this happy occasion. Last but not the least, we thank all the members of press and media who gathered here for covering the ceremony. Thank you one and all.
I request all gold medalists to come onto the dais. Right. All gold medalists come on. Come first. Move first. Gold medalists come fast onto the dais. You move fast. Please rise for national anthem.